And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Bobby Portis out there with Miles Turner, and it's Justice in at the point guard position. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throwing the fact that both these teams play in the same conference, yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Dick with it, defended by Trent. And here's Ingram from the arc. Now, MP is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Turner with a screen for MP. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Quickly. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
MP looking around. There's the lob to Portis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Hey, sometimes defenses forget that Portis is 6'10", which makes him a prime-time alley-oop target.
It's tipped and stolen by MP. It's Trent on the wing. Great open look there. Trent's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Pirtle. 11-point game his last outing. And it's Ingram missing.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from? Oh, it was beautiful. What a punch. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Barnes. His last outing with 20 points. Bucket is good.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
MP outside. And the layup falls.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here is Pirtle. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Temple will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's MP. He has 6. Oh, Turner in position. Pirtle with the steal. Jumps up, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And saw the play develop, got out in front of the defense, and Barnes there finishes on the break.
Portis is screen on quickly. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And here is MP. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's quickly. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Milwaukee, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. And here's MP for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Pirtle up top. Turner covering. Dick passes to Barnes. Clock at 6. Ingram against Kuzma. And it's Ingram missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And here is Pirtle. After the three-pointer from Bobby Portis. Pass to quickly. Shot to stop the run. And again, Toronto no up.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Kuzma kicks to MP.
Mercy, mercy me.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Season, a good time now to follow up on our Rookie of the Year race. Which young players have separated themselves as the best of the bunch? You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
The way he has sustained his level of play for the entire season, that's what's most impressive, the consistency of his performance. He hasn't had the major ups and downs that so many rookies go through.
MP against quickly. Barnes passes to Dick. Over Trent. Dick can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out to Kuzma. Portis, the pass to Justice. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Turner finds Kuzma. Sinks the triple. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dick with it, defended by Trent. And stolen by MP. Oh, Turner in position.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here is Ingram. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Here's Quickly. The rebound by Turner.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
MP kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen for MP. Takes it inside.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. Here's Barnes, defended by Portis. To the middle. Will it go? And the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Trent passes to Kuzma. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuzma's got 6.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Dick with it, defended by Trent. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. And I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Fades. Rebounded by the Bucks. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Portis kicks to MP. Portis sets the pick for MP. And Portis throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Dick passes to Pirtle. And here's Quickly for 3. Cans it from downtown. He has 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Smith comes in for Portis. Kevin Porter's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Trent. Bucks leading by 19 points. Outside Anthony. Back to MP. He takes it in. Smith outside. Sims dishes to MP. Fires from deep. The kick out to Porter. Pass to MP. Inside, and then Smith with the dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Barrett against Porter. Here's Nba2K26. Here's Shed. Rebounded by the Bucks. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to Smith. Front past the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. And the foul called on MP. Here's Barrett. Still scoreless. Dick now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Dick. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Nba2K26 in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Ingram after the basket by Milwaukee. It's Barrett on the wing, covered by Anthony. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Barrett kicks to Ingram. Pass to Dick. Kuzma against Barnes. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. GHS, when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it will be the last time we see it happen.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended up with 70 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Milwaukee.
Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. MP finds Kuzma. MP outside. Turner with a screen on Dick. Justice the pass to Anthony. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. It's good. 27 points for MP.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Pass to Dick. Barrett against Anthony. Dick in the corner. No good on the three. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Chicago Bulls. Kuzma with the screen for MP. Oh, Kuzma's in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
All Kuzma needs is a little separation, and he's good to go. Very agile in operating in the pick and roll.
Pass to Pirtle. Toronto working the ball around now. Barrett for three. Kuzma pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Barrett. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. And here's Ingram from the arc. Kept alive. And he gets the bucket. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
MP, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Portis is checked in for the Bucks. And the Raptors also making a change. Quickly's checked in. MP against Quickly. Outside Turner. MP with a screen on Pirtle. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Quickly kicks to Ingram. To the inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the four, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Here's Justice. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 29 points for MP.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Out to the right wing. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And it's off from three-point range. Trent passes to Justice. Portis sets the pick for MP. Driving inside. Deflects the pass. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Turner with a screen on quickly. Justice the pass to Turner. Trent outside. Portis a screen on quickly. The drive by MP. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Whoa! I can't believe that!
I just saw.
Oh, my
Unreal!
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up, though, right? Letting it all go.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
Shot's good by Turner.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Raptors with the ball. Dick passes to Barnes. Now Ingram. Guarded by Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes for 3.
And haven't really been that sharp from beyond the arc. And they're only getting worse as we get closer to halftime.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Raptors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. Defended by Trent. Now Pirtle. The rebound by Turner.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a...
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
Well, we're deep enough into...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Miles Turner out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Justice in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Toronto with the ball. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, Making it a half-court game allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Quickly against MP. And here's Trent outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Whenever Trent Jr. has a look from three, his coaches want him to let it fly. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. Birtle's shot is off. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. The kick out to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Birtle, the pass to Quickly. Ingram, wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 8 points.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
The drive by it. Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Here's Ingram. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, Turner in position. Dick with the steal. To the paint. Here's Quickly. Up and in on the layup. Quickly's got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Portis finds MP. Out to Turner. There's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Quickly. Nobody near Barnes. Out to Ingram. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 11.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Justice the pass to Turner. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ingram outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to MP. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. MP's got 38 points.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
By himself. That was something to see. Goodness. And he jams it with authority.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Ingram outside. Quickly against MP. Pass to Dick. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Kuzma.
And, you know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
It just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Quickly against MP. Birtle with a screen on Portis. Barnes can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Quickly with it. He's got 11. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. And stolen by Kuzma. Justice the pass to Trent. And that one is hammered home.
A natural scorer who can catch fire and do major damage. This is what Trent Jr. is, a lethal scorer.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Trent. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Trent's got 10 points in just the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Active quickly. Portis against Barnes. Out to Ingram. And 3 off the mark.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now, here's MP. He's got 44. It's good. Portis has got 15.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Ingram. Six to shoot. Barnes outside from downtown. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Justice the pass to Portis. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
A 3 from Quickly. Rebounded by the Bucks. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Portis a screen on Quickly. Here's Justice.
Watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. Picking up his 4th foul really could change how he approaches things now.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. A.J. Green comes in for Bobby Portis. Porter's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Trent. Then for the Raptors, Mamu Pelishvili is checked in. And Barrett subbed in for Brandon Ingram. The drive. Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
Are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? He's got some serious nerve going to that finish.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself, could he, Greg? Huh? Had the space, has the hops, why not?
There are no rules against having fun. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Barrett kicks to Barnes, trying to get something going. They grab their own miss.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Quickly the pass to Mamu Pelishvili.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bucks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Dick with it. Now Anthony defending. Pass to Dick. Here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 12 in the game.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
MP outside. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kelishvili passes to Dick. The kick out to Barnes. Puts up a 3. Sings with the rebound. MP left side. He gets it up. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. Then it's Walter. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. There's Porter with the 3. And it's Kelishvili with the rebound. Anthony against Barrett. Pass to Mobo. They set the pick. Down low, Kelishvili.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
MP outside. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Driving the lane, and the dunk by MP.
They hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Ingram right side. It's good from long range. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Walter. Ingram left side. To the wing on the left. Pass to Mobo. No good with the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. The 3 from Anthony. That one doesn't drop. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Walter. Pass to Mobo. The 3-pointer, no good. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive, and then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
Here's Kelishvili. And here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. MP kicks to Anthony. Back to MP. For the 3. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Mobo. They get it again. Out to Ingram. Barrett against Anthony. And he bangs it home with one hand.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Here's Justice. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
There's the pick. To the middle. Ingram outside. Launches a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Green finds MP. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate on their merit.
Barrett against Anthony. Barrett, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barrett against MP. Into the lane. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Ingram outside. And the shot goes in. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Back to MP. Here he goes. Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Ingram passes to Pirtle. Count the basket.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Now, MP. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Darius Garland and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against Chicago, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And here's quickly for 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Anthony on the wing. Back to MP. Porter in the corner. Porter gets a screen from Justice. Shot from the top of the key. Porter, no luck. The Raptors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Quickly, basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 11 points here in just the second half. Quickly against MP. Outside Anthony. MP sets the screen for Anthony. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Inside, here's Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
MP inside. Quickly covering. And here is MP to the inside. And the dunk by Prince.
Boy, excellent roll and finish by Prince. Competes hard, he's tough. Well, he scratches a lot of boxes you want scratched from a 3-and-D wing guy.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Coffey's checked in.
Number 17.
So it's Toronto now. Dick with it. Count it. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now. You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Pass to Dick. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's Ingram missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Now Dick, covered by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Ingram outside. Clock at 4. Over Prince. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. MP right side. Connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going.
When I was growing up, and my dad would come home from work exhausted, he'd say it felt like he did his job twice. Tonight, you look to be doing the work of a few people, especially on the glass, where you crossed the 20-rebound mark. How exhausting was that?
All right, shout out to your pops because winning is never easy. You see me getting all these rebounds, but they're there because my teammates are switching, calling out screens, getting a body on their man. We're all out here doing the work. I mean, sure, I was a beast out there tonight, but I got dogs I'm running with, and tonight we took care of business.
Certainly did, MP. Good game.
Yeah.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time.